Hello everybody, this is Backblast. Here I am again on Polybridge Desert Winds, which is the last one of the second group. So the first group is the Alpine Meadows, and the second group is Desert Winds, and this is the last one. It's called Off and On. Oh, this is complicated. So what if I'm going to have a drink of tea while I have a look at this. So it's saying both the car and the ice cream van, are going to move. And I presume they're going to go here. Is that right? Is that right? And then B will be some hydraulics, and then C will be the boats, and then D hydraulics, and then E will be who knows? I have no idea what's going on here. So that needs to go up there, and that needs to go over there, doesn't it? And we have a balloon. I've no idea what's going on here. These things are too complicated. So start, okay. Oh, okay, I can go plus. So start, and then the hydraulics move, and then the boats, and then hydraulics. Although I don't have to have hydraulics, do I? So you want to go up there, and then down there, and you want to go there, and there. So I think initially we have a bridge across here that takes that to there, and we have a bridge up here that takes that to there. Then the hydraulics go, so it will lift this one up. Yeah. Then the boats come, and then we drop this one down, so that can come down and that can go that way. Okay, right. Okay, I've got something in my brain which I think equates to a dodgy plan. Right. So we've only got 4 bits of road for each side. Okay. And that side's actually bigger than the other side. Okay, maybe. Why is there a thing there? Am I lifting the whole bridge up? Okay, so let's see. Right, so we've got unlimited wood here. So let's just get this built. Let's get our little triangles going, like that. Okay, so we've got triangles, got a bridge. Let's do the same here. So I have got the grid switched on at the moment, so we can switch that off in a bit when we start messing about with hydraulics and things. So let's see, right. I've got 2 bridges now. Budget's not massive, is it? 20,000. 2 bridges. Let's call them Jeff and Bo. Okay, Jeff Bridges and Bo. Yeah, okay. And what we're going to do is, with Jeff and Bo, in fact, I might just leave it like that, because this seems to be slightly stronger, and I like the look of it better. Although I don't like the look of that. That looks awful. Let's switch the grid off for this one. And we just do that. Look at that. See, I like those. I think those are more aesthetically pleasing. So, anyway, right, so that will work, won't it? So we set off. They both go into wherever they need to go. However, this needs adjusting, doesn't it? So I've forgotten how to adjust it now. So let's copy it. And what we're going to do is we're going to rotate it right like this. So I want it. Let's just plonk it down like that, and let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. So what? Oh, road's disappeared off it. Right. So what I'm going to do is we want it so that it's more or less up attaching to this, more or less like this. So I'm just adjusting it so that it's more or less right. So it's there. Okay. I'm going to leave that one up in the sky just for a laugh. And what we're going to do is let's get these joined back up. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, now I might need to just expand this a little bit. So I'm just stretching it out a tiny fraction. I want to keep the strength of the bridge. I don't want to be messing about too much with it. This thing... See, the problem is, we're trying to span a diagonal here. And then when the bridge goes down, the bridge will be too long. So, you know, let's just... wait and see what happens with this. So this is going to be my anchor, Now I could anchor it from there, but I'm not sure about what to do with that yet. I think if these are split joints, they're more likely to join up, aren't they? I think that's it. I know it's not joined now, right? So this I want to expand when everything kicks off. Now this one here is fine for now. So A1. What? Are you A2? Which one's which? Are you A1? If you're A1, oh, let's just do it and see what happens. I don't know which one's A1 now. Is that one A1 or is it A2? I think that's A1, and I think that one needs to go up there. Okay, right. Let's just run it and see what happens. It seems to have worked fine. The bridge hasn't quite come down low enough. All right, the bridge hasn't quite come down low enough. I wonder whether I can do something like this. If the bridge needs to come down lower. Well, why have I messed about with the base of the bridge? I don't need to mess about with the brace of the bridge. Right, so on the hydraulics here, we don't actually want this one working, do we? We want it just sat there. Okay, let's just see if that works still. Car didn't quite get up there. I've messed about with the bottom of the bridge, you see. Why did you do that? Why did you do that? And you did something with that as well. Okay, let's just leave it for now and we'll mess about with it in a bit. So, is that a straight line? Pretty good. Right, so A1 goes up there, ping, you, pink car, you see, hits the pink thing. That's what I was thinking. Right, when the hydraulics all kick off, this needs to lift up. Okay, so 1 is the joined bit, 2 is the bit that moves. So all the bits that move are there. Okay, so let's see what this does. So hopefully the car gets up this time. No, no. Okay, right. It won't go any further. If the car hasn't made it to the top, it won't do the next bit anyway. Right. Is that stronger? Is that stronger? It's made it. It's made it. Good. Okay, so bridge. One of the bridges is lifting. Is it high enough for this boat? No, it's not. Oh, yes. No, it's not. It's not quite high enough. And then when it comes to number 2, that goes down. That bridge should stay there, or it will do when I've messed about with it. Look, that's nowhere near, is it? Okay, right. So let's just see what we can do with this. So this wasn't quite high enough, was it? So I can't lift it. I need to put another bit of bridge in here. So let's just delete that. We're going to have to put all 3 bits in. 1, 2, 3, like that. Can we have the grid back on for this bit, please? There we go. Just make sure that they're all nicely horizontal. Horizontal bridges. Now we're going to have some wooden bits like this and like this. Now we're going to go bing, bong, bing, and you should be the same bit actually. So can I right click on you and delete you? Okay, that's that. So now we're just going to make the bridge stronger. Okay, that looks stronger. Now the problem was it didn't lift high enough, did it? So we've got a couple of options here. I can either make a kind of platform here and attach the elastic band higher, the hydraulics higher, or I can arch the bottom of the bridge so that it's like this and the boat goes under it. Like that, maybe. Or like that, possibly. Something like that. We'll get the grid off, we can make it look nicer. So maybe that will work. Or, the other thing I can do is I can put a bit of hydraulic in here so that this contracts slightly and just flips the end up. So let's just leave it as it is and we'll see what happens. So the ice cream van's fine, the car's fine. Something bangs there. What's that bang? Right, is that boat going to fit under? Okay, both boats fit under. So now, really, we wanted bridge 1 to stay where it is and bridge 2 to come down. Okay, so bridge 1's rubbish, bridge 2's rubbish. Okay, so we need this to come down lower and we need this to not move at all. So when it gets to the second one, that isn't moving. Okay, so second hydraulic phase, just click on it, it doesn't move it. So it'll lift it up here, but it won't drop it down. So what are we doing with this fella over here? So it's not coming down low enough, is it? It's coming to about there. So what do I do with that? I can get rid of that and we can have the hydraulics maybe come from here, like this, and expand and expand. Okay, so this should come down a lot more. And it doesn't appear to be attached to the basket, and I'm surprised the bridge doesn't pull the balloon down, but there you go. Okay, that bridge is nowhere near low enough. Okay, and also... Right, so what are you doing? You are expanding 50%, but it's expanding 50% of a very small distance. So let's get rid of these. And what we're going to do is we're going to attach our hydraulics. Like this. So this is now a lot longer. Okay, happy. We're happy. How far is it going to drop down? It's not dropping anywhere near far enough. Okay, so let's get rid of this one. Okay, so that won't reach that, will it? It will reach it, and I can't expand it more than 50%. There's a couple of bits falling off here. Okay, so I know what it is. It's that. Because it's not actually joined as a split joint up at the top. Oh, no, the thing is I didn't really want it to drop in the first place. Right, okay, let's get rid of you and you, okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to pop this in, and we're going to pop this in, and we're also going to pop this in. So you want to expand a tiny amount, okay? 9, and you want to expand about 9 as well, okay? So it'll create a funny shaped bridge, ba-doom. It's a bit more like an arch bridge, and hopefully it'll come down a bit more. It's not coming down enough, is it? Right. Okay, so maybe I can pop one in here that expands a bit as well. So let's just pop one in here. And you're also going to expand, and you're going to go about 9 as well. That's about right. Okay. Now I know it's dropping down now, and I don't really want it to drop down now. I just want to see what the bridge shape looks like. Okay, so we can maybe do it a bit more. I know. Don't. Right, so let's do you to about 15-ish on all of you. 15-ish. I just want to see what it looks like. I know that it's going to cause problems with the boat. Look at that. Oh, nearly. Oh, that's pretty good. Actually, look at it. The boat gets under that. Yeah, alright. We don't... Right, okay, so on the... Actually, don't need it on the second one. We don't need it on the first one, but... Right, okay, let's see. Because the boat goes under it anyway. It's a beautiful little bridge. I quite like the bridge. It's whether the ice cream van can get onto it. That's the problem. Look at the... No, why have you done that? Okay, I know why you've done that. Okay, that's because on the second one, we don't want any of them doing anything. So it's not going to get on, is it? I need to expand one of these a bit more. Look at the gap there. I like the fact that the boat goes under it anyway. We don't need it to be up in the air that much. Right. Well, that's pants, isn't it? Right, so one of these needs to expand a little bit more, so we're going to go to 20 on you. The car crashed through it. Did you see that? Let me just show you. I wasn't watching what was happening with the car and that bridge. It's too much of a drop, isn't it? What's happening with ice cream van? It's still too high. Yeah, it's still too high. So ice cream van. Let's have this one up to about 20. Can I extend the bridge anymore? Can I make the bridge a bit longer? We can make the bridge a bit longer, can't we? It's not playing. Right, now I need to do something with this as well so that it brings the end further up. That's made that worse. Whatever I've done there, it's made it worse. So what did I do? I expanded it too much, didn't I? So these maybe come back down to about 15. I can't get rid of that thing. Right, you come down to about 15. Now this needs to maybe, let's pop this in here, and you are going to contract by 5%. So bridge 2's awful. Look at that, it's shocking. Okay, right, okay. No, stop doing that. Stop doing that. I can't change the angle on this picture, can I? Right, okay, so this needs to maybe contract. Let's do 10%. And maybe I could do a contract here as well by, let's say, 10%. 13, 12, 11, 10. Right, now what's happening with this over here? What have I done? I messed about with this, didn't I? Car, van. Okay, bridge 2, not low enough. Bridge 1, even worse. No. So bridge 2 still not low enough. What's some rope? I didn't know I had rope and cable. Let's get rid of you. Let's pop a bit of rope in here. Okay, just a little bit. We're going to pop Mr. Hydraulic onto that, maybe. And well, no, I don't know what I'm doing there. That's what I'm doing. Expanding 50%. Now this might fall actually. Oh no, it stayed fairly solid. I thought it would drop down. How low are you going to go? How low can you go? Right, that's no good, is it? So let's get rid of that there, and we're going to pop it to here. And we're then going to expand there. Yeah, that's not worked, has it? So can we move this like that so it's in a nice straight line to start off with? Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Whoa, look at how much it's dropped. Look at that. Look at that for a drop. Whoa, right, well, we don't need it that much, do we? We need maybe 28%. Okay, now what's happening with bridge 1? So, when I had bits of wood in here, it was sort of working. Now, the other thing I could do is maybe pop a tower in here like this, okay? Trying to get a place that's higher up than this mounting point so that I can pop my hydraulic. Won't quite reach that. Can Can we get this down low enough? That might just do it. Right, now can we lift it? Right, that's as high up as that'll go. And that's contracting. Now that should be fine. That should hold it all up. So, car, good. Van, good. Not quite there with the bridge. I have no idea what happened with this fella. I'm guessing that this here, yeah, you're attached to the platform, aren't you? So this was too much, wasn't it? So we need to expand less. So let's drop that down to about 20. Okay, here we go. Here we go. So car, good. Van, good. Bridge 2, too far, maybe. Bridge 1. Whoa, 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 whoa. Too far again, but not by much. So let's pop you down to about 45. And this has just gone down a little bit too much, hasn't it? So we've got 19. Okay, let's just sort this out. So the first phase, I'm quite happy to leave this one where it is. So let's have all these switched off. Okay, they're all switched off. So phase 1, that'll stay there. That will move up. So phase 2, we want these working, don't we? And this not working. Okay, that should be it. So, caravan, beauty. Okay, how high is the bridge going? Just stop there. Okay, it's not too bad. We're not far away there. So what's happening with bridge 2? Oh, no, no. Oh, it's not far off. Oh, yeah, get on. Get on. Get on. The car got over. The car actually got over. Look at this. Look at this, though. Right, so if I can just get this down a bit. I think we're there, you know. I think we're almost there. The car wrecked the bridge going down, but I'm not bothered about that. That's all fine, as long as the car gets over, and it got over. I'm pretty sure it got over. I wasn't watching it, I was watching the van. Right, so, oh, bridge, oh, pants. The car didn't get over. Ah, it's not the car that's getting over. It was a bit of scaff or something, right. So what happened there? It didn't quite come down enough, did it? So let's do a bit more. Okay, so it's not low enough. It's still not low enough. Okay, so expand 35. We'll do it in increments of 5. You are a bag of pants. Right, so what I'm going to do is we're going to make these longer pieces of road, okay? And we're going to do that by making it more of an arch. So each piece is slightly longer. Now, in order to straighten that out, we're going to pop our old friends in here. Okay, now we're over budget by about £1 million. So let's see what we can do with this. So this now, in order to straighten the bridge out. In fact, I'm going to take that one out because that's not a massive difference. And I'm trying to get the budget back down to normal. 110. We're on 110. Can I do it with just like one hydraulic in here? Let's try it with just one. Right, so I'm under budget here. So this needs to contract, doesn't it? Let's say, well, we're going to do increments of... Right, so let's just do increments of 5. It's a pretty little bridge. Gets over nice. Gets over nice. See the bridge straighten ever so slightly. So it's still not quite coming up high enough. Whoa, 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 whoa. Now you need to come down a tiny bit more. So this needs to expand, let's say 40. So that's 35 to 40. Alright, now this wasn't quite there, was it? Can I expand it, contract it, yeah, go to 10. Ba-doom, ba-doom. Righty. Okay. So what happens with you? So this has gone from 5 to 10. Oh, it looks beautiful. Oh, it's almost there. Look, you see it? Oh, can we expand less on here? Get this down to about 5. I don't quite know what's happening with this, but I'm going to get rid of it from there. I'm going to put a piece of wood back in there. And we're going to remove this, and we're going to put hydraulics in here. You're going to contract 10%. Right. So it's just tweaking. Oh, it's a funny shaped bridge, isn't it? Oh, lift. So that now needs to come down a bit more. So 45. It's getting to the limit of its extension. Look at that. It's a wobbly bridge. Right. I wonder if that can pull a bit more, because I'm not happy with it. That needs to come up more, doesn't it? Now, where are you going? It looks nice. Right. Ice cream van's done. Ice cream van is working. Don't touch the ice cream van. What's happening with this side? So this... what did it need to do? Did it need to do that? It's a weird shape. Yeah, no, I didn't need to do that. Let's try it flat. Yeah, okay, none of it's now working. Let's get rid of that. Let's pop that back in. Let's just make sure that this isn't too difficult to get over. That really... Let's make that 50. Okay, I just want to see how high up we can get this. So will you get over without breaking the bridge? No is the answer. No. It doesn't need to be an arch, does it? We can make it a flat, stupid thing, can't we? Apparently not. No. Apparently I'm building bits of wood onto it. No, I don't want to delete it all. I didn't want to delete the road either. Drag these down again. We're going to make it a flat bridge. Flat bridge like this. Okay. Right, I want to see. That's gone up to 50 again, hasn't it? I think 50 is too much, isn't it? Stop. Oh, right, so 50 is too much. But it looks like we could maybe get it to pretty close to that and it'd be straight. I think there's a little bit of a gap. So that's at 48. Stop. Oh, look at that. You can see it's just under stress there. This is not going to get across. There's no way this is going to get down here. No way. There he goes. Alright. Now, seeing as we're already at 50, let's see if we can just mess about with the shape of the bridge. Right, so everything gets over. Already under stress, look at these, they're already orange. What I really need it to do is to join on here, don't I? I'm not sure that I've got the budget to do that. Yeah, I'm not. I've no idea what I've just built there because there's no road there, is there? Fool. You almost want it to be longer, don't you? So that when it pulls up, it joins on. So let's try that. Let's try and do that. So what I'm going to do is we need to unattach this, don't we? So where's my last bit of road? So it would normally attach on there, but we're going to make it a bit longer. Okay, apparently not. Apparently we can't. It won't go further down unless we switch this off. There we are. Now let's get a couple of bits of wood in there. That's not worked at all. No, right click, there we go. Let's move this up. Piece of wood there. Right, so that's all the wood in. Let's get the hydraulics back in there. So now this road is actually longer than it needs to be. So now I've kept it a nice curve for absolutely no reason whatsoever, but right, let's see how we go with that. So hopefully it's strong enough for the van to get over. No, it's not strong enough for the van to get over. Let's put it back down flat again. There we go. Back down flat, please. Down. No. No. Back down flat. There we go. Now you can't get flat, can you? That's as flat as we can get you. No, you can. You can come down here. That's interesting. Alright, well let's see what happens now. So there's actually there's nothing here anchoring it. So I'm hoping that we get a little yellow flash here. Nope. Oh yeah, spot the flaw in the plan. So number 2, we don't want you doing anything, so let's just switch that off for now. So where are you? Contracting 50, that's as much as it can contract. That's as much as it can contract, and it's at 50. So I'm hoping we can get it up there somewhere. So it's still going to jump and smash through the bridge, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, you didn't like that, did you? Now, once again, I've had some insider information. My friend Christian, hello Christian, glad you're still watching the videos, has told me that longer pieces of wood are stronger. I think I'm right in saying that. It was a little while ago that I read that, but I'm pretty sure he said longer bits of wood are stronger. All I'm trying to do is minimize the angle that it hits this. So really we want it, whatever angle this car's coming down at, we want this bridge at here. It's quite steep, isn't it? So see, I don't think I can do this. I think this is not going to work, is it? No. Okay, so we're still not landing on this bridge nicely, are we? Right, so option number 75 is make the bridge longer. Okay. Bear with me. I'm going to make the bits as long as I can make them. All right. Well, maybe not that long actually. Maybe I don't need them that long. Okay. Well, they seem fairly evenly spaced. So let's just see how we go with that, and let's get our nice shape back. Nice triangles rather than like this sort of shape. We want a nice equilateral. I'm going to make these a little bit lower like this, like that. Yep. Yep. Okay. Okay. Strong? No. No, not strong enough at all. But apparently, what do they say about longer wood? It's stronger. That's what people say. They say it's stronger. So there you go. Longer wood, people. Longer wood. Now then, you getting up there? No chance. Absolutely no chance. What do you think the chances are? I think 0. 0. Boom. 0 chance. Right, so what do I do now? I've made it longer. Can I move this any further up? Not really. That's as long as the hydraulic will go. Now this can actually go higher because we have a bit of rope. Oh, we've got a bit of rope like we had on the top of that one there. We've got a bit of rope and we got some rope here. Now, of course, the flaw in the plan is that this isn't supported by anything. Okay, so, you know, it doesn't reach. Oh, what do I do? Well, what we can do is maybe... Oh, I wonder how much this will cost. Over budget by 1,300. The idea was that that cable would stop that falling back. So what's that? 1,324 that took it to, and that is under budget. So the cable doesn't actually do anything apart from support this bracket. That's all it's doing. Come on, come on. You need to come a lot higher. You need to be coming a lot higher. Okay, well it's obviously not going to work, is it? Because it's going to crash down through it. Okay, so we need to move this up. No, not split joint. I've got all sorts going on that I don't want to go on. Right, so you... Oh, it's off budget. How far can I go and keep it in budget? There. That's as high as it will go. Actually, I might be able to move it because at the moment it's leaning back. I might be able to move it a little bit further forward. I don't want it vertical, or else this bar could just flip down that way, and we don't want that. That is at 50, isn't it? 50%, and we also don't want it moving here. So let's have a go at this. Come on! Get higher! Right, plan B. Plan B. Okay. You are going to attach onto there, okay? What do you mean you can't reach? Alright, we need a bit of rope then. So we're going to put a bit of rope in. Okay, we're then going to put our hydraulics onto it to there. So we've now got a different point. This should still be at 50%. Don't you get over budget on me, mister. Right. That's close-ish. Okay, does a little wheelie. Oh, no, gets over it. Whoop, gets flipped by the bridge, and that's what happens when it pulls it over. It's because this point is to the left of that. We need this down a little bit more. Right, let's see if that works. See if that works. It's now pulling it back, you see. Okay, so the other option is get rid of that. That goes on there. Perfect. I couldn't see any flaws in that plan whatsoever until it actually started moving. Oh, that's a lot of money there. We spent a lot of money. That was brilliant. Oh, good grief. Right, okay. I think I'm on the right lines by attaching further down the bridge, because you get more pull for, you get more lift for the same amount of movement. I just need to stop this moving. Right, so let's see if I can get rid of this rope. Can I get rid of the rope? I can't see the rope. So let's get rid of that rope. Let's put that on there. Are you attached? Yeah, they're both attached to each other. And that's as far as it will go. just there. Okay. Now it's going to pull that way eventually, but I can't do anything with that. Let's go back to how we had it before, where we had the small bit like this. Okay. And what I'm going to try and do is, because it's attached to a different point, it'll lift it differently. So I just want to see what that does. So it's lifting it the right amount. Oh, it nearly did it, but it actually tried to contract too much. I think we're almost there. You notice I shortened the bridge as well, because it was going to stop about here. Look at this. Look. Oh, it needs to come back more. Oh, no, not quite. Alright, so we're not far off. So it's still contracting too much. So let's go down by 5s, okay? Let's start at 30-ish. Okay, well that's obviously not going to work, is it? The other thing we need to do is that. Okay. Right, so that wasn't working. So what can I attach it to there is the next question. And of course when I delete it, it's all going to mess up again. So it'll only reach that far, but we can pop a bit of rope in there, can't we? We're still under budget. Still under budget. Let's make it nice and straight. Now again, let's start off at 25 and see where we go from there. Let's see where we go from here. Is it down to the lake, I fear? Right, off we go. 25 I think this is, isn't it? 25. Van's good. Gets a little nudge off the brick. What the? That's nowhere near enough. 25, 30. Get a little flip off the bridge. Okay, let's try it a bit more. 35. I'm trying to get this bit of bridge connecting to this bit. That'll make the bridge so much stronger. Oh, look at how close it is. Look at how close it is to connecting. Almost there. We're almost there. This might work if it doesn't jump too much. It might not. So what are we on now? 35. Maybe we'll try 40 and see what happens. And then we'll know it's somewhere in between, won't we? Bum 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 bum. Come on now. Come on. What's 40 doing? 40 is too much and it pulls the bridge apart. So let's go in between. Let's try 37. Oh, we're getting close. We're getting close. We're getting close. I have no idea how long this video is. Oh, it's too much, too much. So 36. Now remember, 35 wasn't enough. Stop. Now it's not connected. And it looks quite stressed. So when this thing bounces onto it... Look how red it is already. Yeah, it's just collapsing there. Stop doing that. So what was 35 then? Let's try 35 and see what happens. I want to know why these two aren't attaching to each other. I want it to attach. I might have to put some sort of split pin thing in there. Split thing. Right, it's not quite getting up, is it? So let's go for the 36%. And also, I need to somehow attach these together. I don't quite know what happens here. Look, some bits dropped off it. What happens if I change those back to 1s? I don't want bits to drop off it. Right, it's lifting. We want a little yellow flash. It's not flashing yellow. And this is just gonna collapse again, isn't it? Pants. So do I need to do something with that? Like that? Is that how it works? We want them to join up. Yes, yeah, I saw it, I saw it, I saw it. It went yellow. And I don't care that those are broke. It went yellow. It went yellow. It flashed. What the bag of pants was that? So hydraulic 2, when it does the second one, we don't want anything happening with any of that lot. Okay. We want it still connecting. Now I don't know quite what happened with the rope, and I think it connected and then it still carried on pulling for a little bit. Yeah, so it's breaking that. I could do with those being kept attached to add some strength to the bridge. Yes! Yes! That's it! It's done! I don't care. Oh, we're behind the baked potato. Yep. Okay, so there you go. Max joint stress 100.3. Yeah, that'll be that one then probably. That's the new swing. If it hadn't have worked, I'd have gone back and adjusted the pull strength on this again, maybe down to 35 again, or 36 or whatever it is. Just take one off it, because the ridge is getting up there and it's attaching there, which is what is giving it the strength. So it took a little bit of tweaking, and it meant that I needed to put those split joints in, and then when I put the split joints in I was getting that little yellow flash saying yeah I'm connected. So I hope you enjoyed that. Give me a thumbs up, thumbs down. I really enjoyed that. It was a good level. Just tell me what you think of the channel. It's always nice to hear from you. If you like it, please subscribe. If you don't, then I'm very sorry that you've had to sit through this whole video to not like it. I've been Backblast, and I'll see you next time.